Yes. Good morning, West Ham fans. Rush the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. Happy Tuesday. It's the season kicks off this weekend. I'm excited. Yes, it will all go to pot in the next 3 or 4 weeks, but I've got hopes. The hope that kills you. It's the hope that kills you. Lots yesterday. Spoke about players coming and going, and we spoke about the academy. We also gave you a little sneak preview of the Thomas Repka interview, which is coming out on Sunday. It's only taken me 5 years to get him on the channel. Looking, it was interesting, an interesting interview. Can't wait to show you that. So we're going to put that out on Sunday once we've got rid of this pre-season. Well, not pre-season, once the season's kicked off, we've got Sunday out of the way, and hopefully Sunday afternoon you can have something fun to watch for half an hour or so. But let's talk transfers. That's a good idea. Let's talk transfers, because it's not. We haven't spoken a lot about transfers in the last sort of 6 weeks. And we're going to talk about some more transfers and people who definitely aren't going to turn up for West Ham, that's for sure. The first one is this one. Dominic CalvertLewin. Now, according to reports, they state that West Ham are among a handful of clubs who are interested, who are circling Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's like in the middle. He's like vultures around the outside. The free agent parted ways with Everton in the summer. Man United have shown interest. However, with Sesko, you would imagine there's not much call for him. They saw him as a sort of a, ironically, it says a reliable rotation option. Newcastle also dipped their toes in the water, but reportedly hit a snag over wages. Sunderland are also in the mix. Sunderland are fucking buying everyone. Lewis Openda for 65 million quid, something crazy like that as well. Now, according to reports, West Ham have shown the most interest, indicating they could be willing to take a calculated gamble to bring him in. In 4 seasons, he's scored 17 Premier League goals. And last year, 3 goals in 26 appearances. His ongoing injury issues, reported £100,000 a week, his demands. It's no surprise that many clubs have been hesitant, and I would assume and hope West Ham are one of them. Particularly, you would assume we'd have only got one crocked striker with him or Callum Wilson. We've already got one now, so we don't need 2. That's for sure. He's netted 21 goals in all competitions back in 2021 season, but from then on, practically nothing. If you got that DCL, yes, but ain't going to happen. So the old Rush Human Rating, the original rating, gives this one a 10% chance. I'm going to start putting the Rusty Win ratings back on these. 10% chance. Another striker we've been linked to, and they could have maybe more legs for this one, is the Roma striker, Artem Dovetic. Now, Artem is an interesting character. A guy we've been linked with, when he was in La Liga, when he was top goal scorer. They bought him from Girona for, I think, about 40 million euros, something like that. But he struggled to replicate the form he showed in La Liga, in Serie A. And as the situation has worsened under the new coach, he seems to be very much surplus to requirements at Roma. Roma themselves are in need of some money as well, same as Lazio, same as Juventus, same as all the Italian clubs are really sort of struggling financially in terms of being able to bring in players. Now, according to Gazzetta dello Sport, Leeds sent scouts to watch him during a friendly with Everton over the weekend. West Ham have also been interested in the striker with a Premier League move potentially on the card. So much so that basically Roma have already lined up his replacement in Lecce's striker Kristovic. What's his first name? I know his first name. Nikola Kristovic. And a guy we were linked to definitely last year as well, I'd imagine. So they've already lined up their replacement for Artem. I suppose it comes down to, in La Liga, he was a lethal striker. I just don't think at the moment, it does seem that strikers are not people we're looking at the moment. However, it could all be a smokescreen. And we are looking for a striker. We are looking for a midfielder. And yeah, one of 202 players or 203 players we've been linked with. In terms of people leaving, as I said, we've got sort of a glut of deadwood, which no one really wants to buy. One person who is of interest is Andy Irving. Now, according to reports, there was a bid of around £2 million for him, £2.2 million, which the club was unnamed, although it has been suggested that it was Celtic. Now, obviously, with Freddie Potts' return back to the Academy of Football from his 2 successful loan spells, he's jumped ahead of Andy in the pecking order. And as a result, the Hammers are open to offers for our Scottish international midfielder. Now, according to Claret and Hugh, they have been told that Potter has a higher value than 2.2 million for Andy Irving, which is believed to be about £3.5 million. I mean, it's a bit. I mean, it is what it is, and it is what it is. You know, I think Andy's a good player. I think he's just so far down the pecking order. Personally, I'd probably like to see a couple of the other players sold before Andy, because I think he's got youth on his side. He's got height. He is a talented player. You know, you think maybe he would offer more to a side than maybe a JWP, for example. But it does seem that that any offer around £3.5 million, which I think Celtic are interested in, is going to be enough. I mean, he's only 25 as well, so you know, it's a shame because I like Andy. He's a nice person as well. But it's football, isn't it? It's business, you know, and you know we need to sell players. You know, the likes of Yero Rodriguez. No one's put any decent firm offering for him. JWP is the same. Souček, was it 12 million? Like, that was just a punt. Andy, Cornet, Mavropanos. That's part of 6 or 7 players, really. We would probably have preferred to move on. But no one wants them. No one wants them, and no one values them at what we value them. You know, Kudus, for example, as I said. No, but that 60 million. That's our minimum. Goes to 55. You know what I mean? Paqueta, 60 million, 60 million, 60 million. I guarantee if a side coming for 55 million, he's gone. And, you know, I think everyone's got a price apart from Bowen and Wan-Bissaka by the sounds of it. But hey ho, we shall see. We shall see. Let me mark your card once more. As I said, Sunday, Thomas Repka interview. It's interesting. It's interesting. It is. And still a fucking scary person. Still scares the shit out of me. As I said, if you are in the Romford area, sort of East London area, he is going to be at the Rusk Club at Romford on Friday. This Friday coming as part of the E13 events with Jimmy Walker, Julien Faubert, and maybe another guest or two to be announced. TBC. There's literally like single-digit tickets left. Like, I don't know, 5 or 6 tickets, I think Ian said. So if you do want to go, grab yourself a bargain and get involved, and opportunity to meet Thomas, get your picture taken of him, get signatures, same as Julien, same as Jimmy Walker. It's always a good laugh when Jimmy's hosting as well. And I think it's going to be quite funny sort of interaction between him, Thomas, and Julien as well. And yeah, and meet loads of West Ham fans. It's all good fun. Really good nights. They're always good nights at Ian's. And yeah, Leonard Maudeville Promotions as well. Great nights for him as well. Get yourself along to him if you can. And also, as I said, we'll start having, I think, Thursday, we've got opposition chat ahead of the Sunderland game. Then you'll have all the stat attacks and stuff like that leading up to the game. Starting 11 show, all that gravy. Graham Potter press conference, you name it, we've got it. If you like what we do, don't forget to like, comment, share. And I will see you on the Flippy Flop. Much love.